had to think about whether I wanted to do it live or not, but we're here on the Stardew Valley farm. It's been a very long time since I've uploaded anything, and it's also been a very long time since I've streamed this farm, but I wanted to give an update as to where it is and where I am. So first of all, we'll start with the stats. Go over to skills. I'm 10 in every skill now except for foraging, which I just haven't got around to. We've got the Dwarven translation guide. So we found all three of the Dwarven, or all four of the Dwarven scrolls and unlocked the Dwarf Merchant. We've got our Rusty Key, which is for completing the museum. We've been to the Skull Caverns, and we've got our Skull Key. We've got a magnifying glass. I don't remember what I've got this from. Dark Talisman, which has something to do with the witch area. And the bear's knowledge, which is I found a bear in the woods and like gave him something. Wanted to head over here. We've got some ancient seeds and some rare seeds growing in our greenhouse. We have not hit third year yet. We are still, believe there is a calendar. It's yeah. 17th. Oh, did not mean to break trail, but not to get sidetracked. Sorry for the keyboard pings. I've actually using a different keyboard since the last time, I believe, actually. I think my keyboard's broken and I've gotten a new one since then as well. So collections, we did catch one of the legendary fish, the glacier fish. Other than that, I don't think there's anything important in collections. Now for our socials, we have gotten a little bit. We've got Linus Max, Penny Max, Abigail kind of close, Mario close, Emily close, and everyone else in the town has started to make their way up. This isn't indicative of, like, aside from these four, or five, these aren't indicative of who I like talking to. This is indicative of who I can find. I remember having a super rough time tracking down anyone below 4 stars, really. Like, Willie's super out of the way. Evelyn's not necessarily out of the way, but just kind of a little out there. Pierre, I just don't like. Gus, Vincent, Wizard. Wizard's really out of the way. Kent only just got here. And Elliot's out of the way. Krobus is also out of the way. Dwarf is kind of out of the way. I don't go to the normal mines much anymore. Sandy's not in Stardew Valley, so she's out of the way. And then I just haven't found these people regularly. Our community center is done. We have some cows, a pig, and a goat. In our chicken, we have chickens, ducks, and we haven't done anything else with that. We're currently growing strawberries, right? Yeah, we're currently growing strawberries. I have got enough iridium for the pickaxe. I've got Galaxy Sword, I got the Iridium Axe, and the Iridium Rod. This is a purchase. These two were crafts. I have not upgraded my hoe or shovel yet. I don't know how much Iridium I have. I keep the mining stuff in a chest over here. As for the Iridium, we have enough to upgrade both of them. I'm not sure if I haven't just because I haven't been playing at all, or if I actually had a reason. We do have a horse now, and I'd like to stop by the community center before I move on to talking about myself instead of the game. Oh yes, also the golden scythe. We found on stream, we found a little like weird cave, like burial area, like right here next to the quarry, and I ended up going through all of that, and at the end there was the golden scythe, which just has like a wider range and gives you more hay. Why does the game have no music? Do I have the music off? I do. There we go. Get some game music on. And I thought it sounded eerily quiet. I usually have my own music on stream, so I turned it off. But yeah, we've got the community center all finished, all furnished. Everything is a-okay here. I don't remember. So I had a lot of I had a lot of struggles with getting some of the fish, and then the was either one of the, I think it was one of the foraging things I was having a heck of a time getting actually to drop. Otherwise, I want to do one quick mental double check before I move on to talking about what's been going on with me. We started Mr. Q's quests, didn't get anywhere with them though. There's a boat repair going on here. I don't have anywhere near enough stuff for it, but while I talk about myself, I'll head down there and we can check the progress on that. Sorry for the, like, I don't know how I sound. I sound like raspy maybe. It's just because I'm trying to talk a little bit on the quieter side. Just because it's currently 6:32 in the morning. No one else in the house is awake yet, and I've been awake all night. But so now we can go in the back room here. This boat. We need... Can I not? 5 iridium, 200 hardwood, and 5 battery packs. So I have the iridium. I might have the hardwood. I have the battery packs from farming in them. Oh, God. I'm a little sleepy, can you tell? But I did want to at least do this before I went to sleep. And now I think I'll start with about where I stopped streaming. So it was either the middle or late October, and I forget what happened. I think it had to do with my sleep schedule. I had skipped a few days of streaming because I was like, I was awake at weird times. I wasn't waking up at the time to stay online with my, not online, in line. Or I wasn't waking up in time to stay in line with my schedule. And I ended up deciding that, oh, well, I'll start streaming again when I get my schedule fixed. And as you've heard, as I've been, you know, it's like 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. and I've been awake all night, I never got my schedule fixed. I was never able to keep a consistent daily schedule. I was never able to fix my sleep schedule up until November. So I stopped in November. I was like, okay, well, the sleep schedule is a bit of an issue. But I can still make a daily schedule. So I did that. And the daily schedule has been, like, for example, this was one of the simpler ones. I had 10 minutes of trying to learn Japanese Anki. For that, I have a kanji deck, a radical deck, and just a core vocab deck, because I like Japanese. I like Japan. I've never been, but I think I would like it, and I would like to visit one day. So working on that. 6 boxes from Draw Boxes 250 box challenge. Now, I'm no artist, but I would like to learn how to have fun and express myself through art. And I think that I could enjoy being like a more creative person, and my desire to do YouTube and streaming is kind of a part of that. It's what's kind of the reason I've kind of tried occasionally throughout the years, and I think that I really could enjoy and have a wonderful time on like Twitch or YouTube or just any like video creation platform if I can not commit, but like commit at consistent. If I can be consistent, like that's the key thing. And then like light workout, just cleaning my space around me, trying to keep active and doing that every day. Oh, I'm growing blueberries, not strawberries. It's summer. But yeah, that's a good one. brush my hair because I have long hair. I wouldn't say luscious. I'd like it to be luscious, but it's not. I need to take better care of it, and I'm trying to get better with that, but that's not on the like foremost priority at the moment. I sound very like strained talking. I'm gonna not do that. Alright, so hopefully I got the brain rot out, so I shouldn't sound as strained or pausy. Yeah, brush hair, brush my teeth, brush Magnus, which is my dog. And while it's not a necessity, I brush him every day. It kind of is, because if I don't, he sheds uh, all over the room instead of on the brush, and it's really hard to keep up with that much dog hair. But, and then the to-do list for the next day, and of course, I have one other thing, which I decided today, is that I wanted to make a video for YouTube, and I decided to do this type of video. So that's where I am now. Other than that, of course, the holiday seasons and like New Year's, Christmas, and my birthday is actually on the 26th of December. And from that, I've been kind of just saving money for a few years now, and I've got enough to do a new PC build. Well, I say new, really new as in getting a getting an SSD, new motherboard, a new processor. Is that really it? Oh yeah, a new PC case as well, because my old case, well, my current case, is kind of just like, I don't like it. I don't like how it looks, and it's just from a pre-built from like that I got like back in middle school. It should have been 8th grade, and that's been like 5.5 years now, and I think it's due time. Yeah. Due time that I make a PC that's me. Something that I like, a case that I like, colors that I like, and have it set up in a way that I enjoy. And kind of make it an extension of myself, which I don't know if that makes sense. But, and lastly, as for, the why, why I didn't keep up with streaming or why I didn't keep up with doing anything on YouTube is really just because I kind of got it in my head that I should. I had sort of a mental block and realized that I can't approach this with, at least with streaming, which I started streaming because I didn't feel like recording and uploading a video every day, so I wanted to stream every day because I thought it would be easier. But by taking that route, I ended up doing something that was sort of easier, but it also burnt me out a lot faster. And I ended up not really wanting to, when I stopped. When I stopped for those few days, I never wanted to pick it back up again. I kind of stopped and I was like, yeah, I should. And I realized that I was thinking I should do it. Like, I should stream, I should get back to working. And that's not how I want to approach something like this. I would like the best. I would like for this to be something that I enjoy and something that I do because I want to do this. I want to make these things, express these ideas, and for just streaming every day because I feel like I should, that's not going to get me where I want to be. My goals on this platform would be to build a community and around things and for things that I enjoy doing. And part of the issue is finding out which things I really enjoy doing. And with that, I'm sure I don't have the viewer base to really justify making this type of video. Like, who's gonna ask where I've been? Nobody? but it's more of a video for me to leave a record of what I did and what I'm going to do. And as for that, I do want to say that I plan to reform this series. I'm going to try to give it a more concrete end goal. I am going to think about what I want to do with this series in the long term. For example, at the moment, what I'm thinking of, and of course this isn't final because I'm not 100%, is currently I think I'm going to go the route of, which I should probably actually just do a little bit that way. It's not as possibly boring for anyone who's not just listening. But I would like to make this overview type video maybe a little more common, I guess. Maybe have every Stardew week. I record a week of gameplay and then I edit that week of gameplay into cool highlights or moments. Or maybe have it even longer, have it a month of gameplay and do a really long thing. But originally, that's what I wanted to do with the streaming versions. I wanted to stream the game and then record and edit a highlights reel, which I did a few times. I edited together moments I thought were cool, and that's also how I structured some of the earlier videos. And I realized that it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to play this game, and editing videos like that also takes a lot of time. So I'm trying to think about something in a format where I can do something like that I would enjoy doing. And the biggest dilemma for me at the moment is deciding whether or not I want to do a voiced video. If I want to voice this series, or if I want to edit text over and be hey, this is what's going on here. Because it would make it easier for me to do moments in the video instead of doing brains off. Instead of doing lips. Okay, hold on, I got it. So it let me focus on the game instead of focusing on being entertaining or doing a good voice or good sound quality while I'm playing. It would let me go in after the fact and do that. And I think I have a good voice. Honestly, I think that it could use some work for being I just think my voice has potential to be pleasant sounding. And I would like to make use of that in a positive way. And just like that, really just all comes down to what I think will be fun. And the issue is having to decide that because I haven't. But that's where I'm going to call it here. My brain shut off. I'm a little sleepy. But I'm going to call it there. I don't have any other points to make or things to say other than that, hopefully I can make this something nice. And if anyone does want to support that, that's awesome. But my main takeaway is that I want to learn how to do it for me and to have loads of fun, and just hope that, the people and that aspect, the socialization that I sort of idolize and admire, will come. So, if you sat through all of this, thank you very much, and I hope a wonderful, whatever, or whenever it is for you. Bye!